So another night of protests across the nation. Cities, including Tempe, Austin, and Portland, all saw demonstrations again last night, with some ending in clashes with authorities and police firing tear gas to disperse the crowds. Meantime, in Seattle, police have released pictures of injuries and a warning. These pictures are a little graphic. Police say these were from over the weekend. They're from people throwing rocks and bottles, but many people are worried that the original message is now being lost. And it's something that the Attorney General spoke about, in fact, during his testimony today. Take a listen.
In the wake of George Floyd's death, violent rioters and anarchists have hijacked legitimate protests to wreak senseless havoc and destruction on innocent victims.
Is the message being lost, in your opinion, now?
No, I think it's what we're choosing to highlight. I was watching John Oliver yesterday, actually. I watched it a day late, and they were saying that a lot of the footage that we're seeing from Portland is literally one block. It's just one block, but if that's the only place that your camera's pointed, it's gonna look crazy. Think about how we look at Halloween, Erica and Sam. Halloween, you think about kids getting candy. Are there also older kids that go around and break windows and steal bags of candy? Yes, but we don't think about that because we know that that's the minority, but we don't give the protesters the same benefit of the doubt. It takes one person to talk through a movie to ruin it for everybody. It takes one person to talk through a comedy show and ruin it for everybody, but we never go, there were 400 other people acting correctly. It's like, well, no more movies because this couple was talking. It's like we never treat anything like that except for the protests.
Erica?
Yeah, I have to agree. But, you know, chaos sells. That's what people want to see. So if you want someone to tune into your show, then you're going to show the violent rioters, not the peaceful protesters. And you also have to remember there was a group of people, and there always are going to be a group of people whose main objective was to cause chaos, was to provoke violence. And they've succeeded because they're the ones who are, you know, the headlines every day. So I don't think that the message has been hijacked in that sense. I think non-optically, we're getting far more change than we would have had the peaceful protests not started to begin with. It's just going to be a matter of time. Like, time shows everything. And I do think that in a little while, we're going to see the effects that have been very positive and have turned around in our society from this movement of Black Lives Matter.
I do too, Erica. We're already seeing it. And in fact, you brought up something very important that I want to leave with our viewers. You brought up that people or individuals may specifically go to cause disrupt, chaos, and violence. So if you all remember this image, people nicknamed this individual the Umbrella Man. Do you guys remember the Umbrella Man? A lot of people initially said this was a Black Lives Matter protester. Well, this man is now, and what he did is he actually broke all the windows at an AutoZone in Minneapolis. Well, it's been discovered that he is a white supremacist who went there specifically to cause chaos and create distrust with the Black Lives Matter movement. So let's just always remember.
And Sam, I'll tell you what, I encourage, I encourage all our viewers to go and watch that whole clip. It's about 3 or 4 minutes long. The protesters follow him. They go, "Who are you? Who are you? He's not one of us." They're following him to his car. Nobody that's looking to steal something goes and smashes windows in succession and then leaves. Like, no one does that, especially in AutoZone. Stop.